But in general, there shouldn't be no difference.
Okay.
In a singing wise.
Okay. Like, this is a common perception which is floating around. Once you get used to live, immediately you go inside a recording session, you'll sound bad. Because if you have bad PAs and stuff, whatever reason, you immediately get inside a recording session, you sound bad. Like, switching it's not so easy, not everyone's cup of tea. What's your opinion on it?
No, I would totally disagree with it.
Oh, okay.
Because I believe a good batsman is a good batsman anywhere.
Anywhere.
In that sense,
Point.
it works. But yeah, maybe you shouldn't. How do you say that? You shouldn't get used to a scenario. Like, so maybe you are talking about it in a way where people get used to a bad PA and they imagine their voice or their whole tonality in such a way that when you come to a studio, you end up sounding totally different from what you are. But in general, I believe if you are good enough to know what's going wrong in a certain place, even there are studios where you have very bad sound and you wouldn't be able to hear what you want to hear as well. There will be places like that. But that shouldn't determine your output, basically.
Oh,
True.
bro was telling, like, if you driving a car, the road doesn't determine how good of a driver
What
you are.
driver you are. Simple as
That's
that.
awesome.
Bro, you have gone somewhere else, bro.
No, we are going to script. Actually, we were speaking about this outside when, like, before this session started. We were speaking about the singing zones and the singing composure before you sing a song. So, how important it is for you, for any artist, the composure before you start a session?
You mean
the zoning kind of a thing?
Yeah, I mean, it is. We live in a world, where it's a mess that we have created right now. Everybody is, 24/7. We need like some sort of content. I can't sit for a second and not use my phone or my laptop or something should be, getting
be
into your
occupied
head.
constantly. Yeah, I understand.
We don't, in that sense, we are also getting affected by all this. We are not realizing it. But our emotions are like this every day, like every second, and everything is just. I mean, at least it's affecting me sometimes. I do go through low points, and that shouldn't affect you. To be frank, we are professional people here. That I think that's why we get paid as well.
True.
No matter what is happening outside the studio, when you are in front of the mic, it's the song, it's the
vibe. People.
But it is tough. It's tough. But that's the end goal. To be frank, we should get there, and that's why I sometimes imagine singers as actors also. You are in acting. You are in that situation. No matter what's in your head at that point of time, you should be there, present. In front of your artists. That's when the scene would work. I can't be in some other zone and act like something else. The same thing, vocally we should be in that space, I guess.
Even in that zone also, because of all these external influences and all these obstacles, let's say that it's a song that you really know, it's something that you're really into and everything, but because of some situation or the other, your zone entirely changes, but you're going to come to that place. All right, you're going to try to give your best. How would you balance yourself between the good stress and the bad stress?
No, I mean, that's a very spiritual question also, I believe.
Because art is a spiritual journey in itself. So
I do understand where you're coming from, but I still haven't reached a point where I can fully zone out from my present and go attain that status. I'm still working on it, but good stress and a bad stress, that is totally on that day, that situation.
That
Sometimes,
situation.
it might work, it may not
May
work.
not work,
I'm
no?
still in that phase. I haven't attained a phase where I switch and
Yeah.
everything is
Control.
off and I can be
It's
where
always
I
trial
wanna
and
be.
error, no? Over there.
For sure.
Always.
True.
Artist things. I get it. Yeah.
True, man.
Mm.
That's awesome. So, art is spiritual. You have to manifest something good or bad.
Mm.
Hello,
Bro has been doing something. I thought you were bringing the Dragon Ball. Apart from singing, he is also a sound engineer. So let us address our sound engineering queries.
Important question. As soon as you told important question, you're all adjusting yourself, sitting straight.
What is your preferred DAW? And do you have any select choices of when it comes to your DAW?
No, bro. Right now, I'm using Logic.
Oh, okay.
In general, I think it's very easy.
All rounder.
Yeah, and it works both ways. If you are recording as well as if you are programming.
Okay.
But I learned Pro Tools while I was studying though. But basics are the same. I think you guys can choose. It's just an instrument. As long as you know the basics, you can be using anything to get the same kind of output. Now we have come to a point where there's no difference between outputs of these DAWs. It's just that it's ease of use is more important, right?
Whichever they are comfortable.
Yeah, I think that should be your criteria.
Okay.
Whatever gets you that output faster compared to any other DAWs, please choose that.
So we have closed the DAW part. Now, in which system are you opening the DAW? Is this Mac and PC debate is still alive, or is it for closed for sure now?
No, once as Macs have just started this M1 chips, I think the debate is over.
Oh, okay.
Debate is over, dude. I think Macs have won in a long way.
Okay.
Now we can keep debating about all this, but industry standard has become Macs now, and they have taken over. So let's see if Windows comes up with something better.
Emotional damage.
For people who are having a PC, I'm still a PC user. This entire thing is happening in the PC, so PCs also get the work done.
Yeah.
But then bro is also saying how things are working inside the industry too.
Very much.
With that regard, you don't have to worry if you have a PC. PC
Yeah,
is
dude,
still
I mean,
strong suit.
Still, it doesn't matter, to be frank.
But still, bro is Mac user.
All this Mac uses PC and everything. I'm using Dell laptop.
Bro, Dell is also PC, bro.
Laptop.
There are these fanboys of Apple who are like, dude, I mean, it's just another company, dude. They're just making money out of you. And you guys are fighting for that shit. There's no point at all, to be frank.
Be a fan. Don't be a fanatic.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Bro,
don't I've just reiterated what you told, bro. So we'll go ahead.
We are going to start a podcast named Beyond the Script. What kind of free plugins would you suggest for the DAW, for using, for manipulating sounds?
I use basic Logic stuff which are available in there. Stock plugins, for me, because I do very basic programming. I'm not a pro programmer, to be frank. I get to a melody and then I try to add few instruments to it, and then I would try to give it to some professional programmer to work on it. So I'm in that phase right now.
Singing, all right. What is your emotional journey when it comes to singing?
To be frank, this brings back a lot of memories. But I've always associated music and singing, especially with my mom. Love, happiness. There's a lot of these kind of emotions that get triggered by music, because I think I got this whole gene of singing from my mom.
Mm.
She's an amazing singer as well. And also this journey of singing. I think I've always been singing, dude. I can't remember a day in my life where I was not singing. So in that sense, it's my life. It's been my life, and also it's something that I lean on to when things don't work out, or this is something that I get some happiness out of as well.
Makes sense.
So singing, in that sense, has been a huge part of my life. Like music, yeah.
Awesome.
Is there any point of time where you thought that, okay, I want to stop?
No, actually not. I started my journey without putting my leg in other boots. I just took the straight route towards music, and I haven't thought of stopping it because I have no other way to earn my bread. So in that sense also it's been working, but in general I think I can't be better at anything else except for music. And that is my thought. So, and I firmly believe in that.
It's a calling. Nice.
Awesome.
Crazy stuff. What would you say to people who are trying to become musicians, aspiring singers? What would you say to people who are having the thought of, an insecure thought, their voice that might not be that great?
Be brave, be sure about what you're doing, and also make sure sometimes there are a lot of negativity that's going around. A lot of people come and tell you, don't do this, don't do that. If you really enjoy music, if you love singing, just go for it. And somehow things would work out, and also you have to make it work, dude. You have to make it work. There's no things might work out. You have to be determined enough to make things work. And it's about consistency. It's not like it'll happen tomorrow, or it could happen tomorrow also if you are good enough or if you are lucky enough. But in general, in our industry, I believe consistency is the biggest asset to anybody.
True.
If you have to be consistent, you have to work your way up there. Take baby steps, but trust me, it will work out if you really want it to work out. Don't give up on your dreams. 2-3 years of work, 5-10 years of work. There are people who have been working for like 20-30 years. They're still getting there. But as long as you like what you do and you love what you do, there's nothing more, there's nothing more important than that in life.
Persistence is like very, very important for anything which you do. So that's a beautiful thing which you said, bro. With that, actually, thanks for Yaddy for bringing up. It's not part of the script, but it's a very beautiful question.
Hello.
Well, like,
we have been going beyond the script for quite some time, okay?
But like, we are venturing into good stuff, so I don't mind. This podcast has been amazing, bro. So many in-depth answers.
I'm glad you guys were here. It's because of you guys we had this amazing conversation.
Yaddy, thank you, bro.
Thank you for creating this platform where we can talk.
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Chandar. Thank you. Thanks so much.
This is not a platform.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
We're just friends. We are just joining and discussing, and so many people are adding. So the friends have actually become a gang. So that's Chandar and his indie gang. And more people are gonna come. More artists are gonna come. So anyone in the art domain will be featured here. And thank you so much, bro. We have featured.
Thank you. Thanks
Abhijith,
to you guys.
Abhijith Rao, bro.
Abhijith Rao. So
we are signing off, guys. Bye.
Take care.